Good morning everybody, hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please remember, we do this for our enjoyment as well as yours. So, what we've got planned for today? Well, I'm going to tell you what we've got planned for today, something a little bit different. Are you excited yet? After the intro. Sweetheart, how are you doing?
I'm alright, you?
I'm very well, thank you. Say hello to everybody on the channel then.
Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and now we can hear what Tez has got to say. Well, we hope you can anyway.
You really don't want to.
But the thing is, what we don't realise is we have lots of little chats, don't we, while we're out on the bike.
Yeah.
And
we do.
We have a lot of laughs and a lot of giggles and everything, and we thought, well, perhaps you guys would like to join in on it as well. Just a quick one before we go any further. We've now started a Facebook up. It's Midlife Crisis 22. Come and friend us, come and see us, and we're going to put some ride outs on there that we're going to do. All the videos that we do will be posted on there, so if you don't actually use YouTube that much, or you don't have a YouTube channel, you can still watch them on there.
Should do it on Instagram as well.
Well, it should go through to Instagram, but for some reason I can't actually post videos on it.
Oh.
So maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Rubbish then.
Anybody know how to do it? Give me a shout. Stick it in the comments. What am I doing wrong? Because I must know me, because you know me in tech, it's like, well, it's only taken me 3 years to get this far. So babe, what do you think of the show so far?
Rubbish.
Oh.
Isn't that the punt that they say?
It's something like that, yeah. I just didn't think you would think
it's a bit misty this morning.
It is. Well, we're really just trying this out, aren't we? We're just having a little ride out, in it a whirl, seeing how it goes, and
see how long the weather lasts.
Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, if this works, then everybody's going to see it, and if this doesn't work, then nobody's going to see it. So what did you think of the last couple? Sorry.
It's still nice to get out.
Yes, it is. What did you think of the last couple of rides up down the Derbyshire Dales or Peak District or whichever it is?
Loved them. I loved them.
They were a bit special, weren't they?
They're different. Definitely different.
Well, that was
especially when it took us over the bumpies and off-roading.
Well, it wasn't really classed as off-roading because I've told it not to do that, but there were some definitely iffy ones that were pretty close. I mean, a road with grass in the middle that needs mowing, I think, is a bit. If you haven't checked these videos out, they might not be out just yet because this might come out before some of them. Because, like I say, we're trying it out. We're just going that little bit further for you, just trying to get that little bit more footage for you and content, make it a little bit better. Because if we can get the bit of both in, then happy days. So, if we were doing a review on this bike, what would you say about it, Tez?
It's awesome. It took that pothole, and I mean it was a big pothole, nearly threw me out my seat, and it took it like it wasn't there.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It didn't hurt or anything, and that was a mighty pothole. If you watch the video, you'd see that it did engage me from my seat a little, but no, it was lovely.
Yeah, it did pretty well.
Yeah, it's so smooth, and the automatic, what is it? It feels like an automatic.
Yeah.
The gear change is amazing. It's just that, and the position for a pillion, well, I can't fault it. I've had my backside on lots of bikes, and this has got to be the most comfortablest. And we've had to do nothing to it.
Yeah.
Whereas other bikes we've had different seats put on. Cost us a lot of money.
Yeah.
But this one, we've done nothing.
No, we haven't had to do the little things I have done. I've changed the screen because the original screen wasn't very good, but we did check it by putting a deflector on, didn't we, which cost us a tenner, just to see if it would make a difference, and it has. So then we upped the ante and put the double bubble in. We did the chain and sprocket really because it just looked cheap and nasty, didn't it? In fact, that was your first comment when we parked up on the first ride out, wasn't it, about chain and sprocket?
It was a bit.
Yeah, so we did that, but that's nothing detrimental to the bike. That's just our own personal.
Course, yeah. It makes it look better.
Yeah. Makes it look a bit more posh.
Poosh. We said that together.
Yeah, we do this quite a lot, everybody, so I'm sorry. And obviously the big one was the tyres, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't happy. I could feel it when we was going round corners, and there was when it had been raining a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. That was on our test ride.
Yeah.
And it had dried up, so there was some damp patches, I suppose. And I said when we got off the bike, before we even brought this bike, I said to him, I didn't like the back end a bit squidgy. I said, does it need suspension firming up a little bit or something? And he said, no, it's the tyres. He says, I felt it too. So
even the dealer admitted there have been lots of people changing the tyres. So what do you think to these people who are turning around and sparting off on our video saying there's nothing wrong with the tyres and I need to learn to ride?
Well, it's everybody's preference. If you ride singular, maybe you don't get that feel. And there's two of you on. Adi always says that he likes to have feeling in his tyre from his tyres. He likes to know what it's doing. Some people just aren't really bothered. They'll ride anything. If something happens, then they don't blame anything else but themselves or whatever they've hit. They don't say, oh, it's the tyres or whatever. And maybe the tyres are okay on your own if you're not that bothered. But Adi likes to have feel. We had them on the S1000, didn't we? The K4.
Yeah, we got into a deal with that, didn't we? A set of tyres quite cheap, and they were done.
Yeah. And we had them, and he said I got to take them in to scrub them in. He wouldn't let me go on the bike until he'd scrubbed them in. But he says I've got to go and put some fuel on. It was a nice day, and this is how fast he was going. He'd had a pair of shorts and trainers on, which he never does, because gravel rash is just not nice. But the garage was literally down the bottom of our street. So off he went, and he come back walking with his bike. And I said, what's the matter? And he just turned the corner at the bottom of the street to go into the garage, and the tyres gave flops. And he says, I'll never trust again.
Yeah, so
and that's his story.
And, it cost us over £1,000 to repair the bike, and it literally, I didn't put any power on. I just pulled out the junction and it slid straight round. No rhyme, no reason, nothing on the road, no diesel, no nothing. What it is with the Dunlops, I'm not going to say they're going to let go on you. I'm not turning around saying that but they've got no feel, and especially 2-up, we managed to find the limits of them really quickly 2-up. Whereas I've not found the limits with these that I've got on now. I had a nice comment as well from a guy who's put some Avons on. He's had the same thing. He says he completely transformed the bike. Everybody who spoke to, everybody that's changed the tyres says it's transformed the bike. Look, at the end of the day, tyres are tyres, and if you're just puddling to work, but you puddle about, you know, you're not going to notice the difference. We do sometimes like to just crack on a little bit, and when we do, two up, we find the limits on the tyres very, very quickly. So yeah, I agree with people who say that there's no problem with them, because they're not having a problem with them. But don't disagree with me when I say I'm sorry, but they're not for me. That's all.
I'm not being funny, but if you have a new car, I mean, I had a Fiat 500, new car, comes out, and I used to go around this, it was a really tight bend.
Oh yeah, I'm going with this now. I was wondering where you were going.
Yeah. They're not, the road wasn't brilliant, it was dug up a little bit and what have you, so going to work, you go around this tight bend, you take it steady, but my back end was skipping.
And that's a 35.
Nothing to do with Dunlops, unfortunately, but
They
just
were
normal
tyres,
tyres, cheap tyres. And I put some Avons, we put some Avons on, and my car did not skip round that bend at all after putting different tyres on. End of story, really.
Yeah.
Everybody's preference, you know. If you're happy with what you've got, stick with what you got.
Yeah.
Fine. We weren't.
Exactly.
And these are set for sale if you want them.
Yeah, they're in our garage. Anybody happy with your Dunlops, come and fetch them. So anyway, so coming off the tyre situation then, because I think we've about done that to death now.
Yeah, sorry.
Looks of the bike.
You didn't want to listen to me.
I did. No. You put some massive valid points in there, and it's nice to put somebody else's point of view across as well, especially as a pillion, rather than just you know, me turning around going, no, yeah, well, I didn't like them. So yeah, I think that was absolutely brilliant. So the looks of the bike, babe. When you consider we had an absolute stunning bike before.
Not as pretty as our Suzuki 1000s, Jitsu 1000s, what we've had. Some nice colour schemes in them. This is just plain blue, but it is nice. And it does the job.
This one.
I like the blue. I do like the blue.
Yeah. We didn't think much of the lights to start with, did we? As in the look of them, but they've grown on us.
No. I don't like the lights at night, but we've been told that we can change or alter them. Yeah. I felt that it was like blind leading blind when we were coming home, and it weren't that dark.
I know. Yeah, the actual look of the front end, when I first saw it, I was like, ugh. Because like everybody else, I'm an old git and I'm used to having a big round headlight. However,
I still prefer them.
Yeah, I do like the front end of this now. It's like the mirrors, because they're right out there, look. I was like, oh, what's that all about? I can't adjust them, I can't reach them. You know now, because you can see so much in them.
Yeah.
I love the fact they're out there. When we took the GX out and the mirrors were back on here, I was like, ooh. So you can see on the back, can't you, babe?
Yeah, 100%. I could probably see more than you.
I hope not.
Ahead, I mean.
Yeah, because you're higher up, aren't you? So, but then we do work as a team anyway. Everybody, you know, I ride this bike, as in the controls, but between us, we ride it. We are.
If I see something in front, it's a dig.
We're a massive team.
Be aware.
Yeah, we're a massive team when it comes down to riding.
I think you've got to be.
I mean, Tez is
and
really...
it gives me something to do.
Well, yeah.
To be fair.
And you've got your new camera now, haven't you, that we're using? Which we've got some video footage of on the next. Well, I don't know when the videos are coming out, but we might just drop this one in for you to see what we're doing. But there's videos coming out for the next 3 weeks. So there's one on the 18th, and then there's a couple more, I think. So yeah, you'll see some footage of Tez filming us with the GoPro on a stick. It's a GoPro on a stick.
On a stick.
Which you're enjoying doing that, aren't you? Well, you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We've got.
I get to see I get to do some footage that you obviously can't look at
I know.
because you've got to keep your eyes on the road.
And it's also giving us some footage of us as well, with the countryside behind us, which is nice. So yeah, all in all, we are. It's all good. We're trying to make it as entertaining as we can, aren't we?
Yeah. So if you're passing us by, give us a wave because you'll be on camera.
Yeah. Don't forget.
Don't forget to smile.
If you've got a dark lid, you should still smile because smiling is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is, don't forget the Facebook account. It's Midlife Crisis 22 on Facebook. Come and find us. Stick your friend request in. We're literally letting everybody. You come and join us. It's all for motorcycling, and what we're going to do on that is we'll post some ride outs that we're going to do, and we'll arrange a meet up and a time. And if any of you fancy it, just turn up. If you don't, that's fine. And if you're not sure who we are, just look at the number plate. It's got the Midlife Crisis 22 logo on it. We'd love to see you, wouldn't we, babe?
Yeah. Just to meet some new people, and we always like to hear your comments.
We do.
Like positive ones, but
yeah, it's the negative ones.
either. Yeah, well, negative sometimes can be a good thing.
It can, I agree.
You turn negative into positive.
Yeah, because if we're doing something wrong, then we can try and put it right.
Yeah. Everybody rides the bikes different. Everybody deals with the bikes different. So, your point of view counts just as much as ours does.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Oh, definitely. 100%. Yeah. And the thing is, though, that please understand.
Won't dish you for it.
If you do want to come out with us, we do go steady. We do stick to speed limits. So if that's not what you want to do, then please don't bother. We want to get anybody comes out with us, we want to get them there and back as safely as we can. I know you're in charge of your own bike, however, we will try and make it as safe as possible. When we go down country lanes, you've seen us. It's quite clear on the footage. We're not going quick. We're not speeding, but we do enjoy ourselves. So if that's for you and you like that idea, come along. Anything to add to that, babe?
No, it'd be nice to see you, that's all.
More pillions the better.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody for me to chat to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice to get other people's opinions, pillions as well. So, if you got a lady friend, yeah,
well, you
put her opinion on. Yeah.
Just a partner, we don't care, we're not bothered. We're not, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't judge anybody. So just your partner, bring your partner along, and if you want to, you can come on the channel and tell us your experiences and enjoyment and things that you've done, and we'll listen to you and put it on the channel as well. We want to get as many people on this channel as possible, and we want you to be we don't want it to be mine and Tez's channel, we want it to be everybody's channel. So you can come on, you can get advice, you can give people advice, you can ask questions and people will answer them as well as us. And if you put a question out there, I'm not 100% sure, it'll go on the Facebook page. We'll also put it on a video to get people to comment. So yeah, please.
Watch him.
I know, I've seen him. He's creeping, but you don't realise what he's doing. So yeah, we'll put it out there, and you can get, instead of having one person's opinion, hopefully you can have quite a few people's opinion. It's already started. There's already a few people done that, and I absolutely massively appreciate it. Even going back to the tyres, there's people that stuck up for them, and thank you for doing that. Thought you were coming in early, and then yeah, thank you for doing that, because it's all interaction with the channel, and that's what we want. So yeah, get that subscribe button hit, share us with your friends, and let's all make this channel something worth having, and get some good advice. And you never know, later on might have some really good days out with everybody. We don't expect it to grow quickly, but it has grown quite quick, hasn't it, babe?
Yeah. I know people have put on that they don't like riding in groups or whatever. If you just bear in mind when people do come out, just keep your distance, don't do stupid things, and everything should be hunky-dory.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, everybody. I have been known to play, but I've always played where it's safe. You know, I've done. I used to be in the 27 club, Junction 27, and the M1, but they were all like-minded people. So my plan now is that yeah, if you want to be a wheelie king, don't get me wrong, I'll enjoy watching you. You're not really need to come out with us because you're not going to. You won't enjoy it. It won't be quick enough for you. And that's not what we want. We want people to come out and have a really good ride, nice cup of tea, a bit of breakfast maybe, a bit of lunch, whatever, and thoroughly enjoy it. And also what we'd like to do is get other people saying, well, I know this ride, do you fancy coming on this? And then we'll go along and do that one. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, open to options.
Yeah, of course we are. Oh God, I love being on this bike. It's amazing.
Lots of nice roads out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
We don't know them all.
So let's do a going back to the bike and a bit of a review from you. Let's just say at some point we had to change this bike. Would you just go for another one, or would you try and look for something else?
Just go for another one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have been on the back of nearly
We
most things, haven't you?
test rode the one up from this, didn't we?
The GX, yeah.
I didn't rate that one.
You maybe what? Sorry.
I didn't rate that one.
You did like it. It just felt a bit more cramped than this, didn't it? That
Yeah.
was all. Other than that,
Yeah.
it was a bloody good bike. That suspension, I would love this bike with that suspension on it. I really
Yeah.
would. That suspension was amazing. I tell you what, you wouldn't have felt that pothole on that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was comfortable and that, but
Well, that the pegs were a bit high because my knee started hurting when I was on it. Now whether
it was more sporty, wasn't it?
yeah, but it was supposed to be more adventure.
Oh.
I think the only one I would possibly look at from this, and I would have to take one for a long-term test ride, is the BMW XR. I did love that bike when I test rode it. However, it's a lot of money, a hell of a lot. Although then these are picking up. You know, these are like 15 grand now, and the BMW's 18. I know it's 3 grand, but yeah, I still remind you that jump's still a lot, innit?
Yes. It's alright if you've got it.
It's because I know.
Find it.
Yeah, I've seen him. I know.
Stop creeping!
Say again.
Drivers, keep creeping.
I know. Because they want you to do it in your pants. They want you to think they're coming out. Yeah, I must admit, I think I would probably go all the way down to specking up a BMW and then end up in a Suzuki dealership.
You like Suzuki's?
I do. I always end up back to them, don't I? We've
Yeah.
had R1s, Fireblades, Aprilias, RSVR factories. We've had VFRs. We've had oh god, but we've had also. We always end up back at Suzuki again. I must admit, I did like the booster, but it's like you said, you're going a bit manic to get
Let's
any
take
fun
your
out of it.
licence off you.
Yeah, you're in 3 figures before you're enjoying yourself, and it's not really like we couldn't do what we're doing on this on that. Well, we could, but it wouldn't be as comfortable. And again, it's a lot of money, isn't it? So summing up, I think we've picked the best bike, haven't we, babe?
Of course, yeah.
Rather than this is just a short video, it's just a quick one, just to say, well, see if this is working. A bit of a pillion review from Tez as well, which is always good, in case any of you are still thinking about this bike. So I think we'll say goodbye, baby.
Oh, bye for now. Speak to you soon.
Yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. All the best. Bye bye. Bye bye.